Crypto Kids, I need to be brutally honest with you. The month of July has been one of the worst months for me in my entire crypto career mentally because I'm somebody who keeps over 90% of his capital in crypto, whether if it's spot or capital to trade with. In a bear market, your spot holdings are not appreciating, and during involatility, you don't have as many trading opportunities to create an active income, which directly influences my day to day happiness. And I know so many of you out there could be in the same situation, which is why I'm here to give you the good news. This is temporary. The people who can persist, the people who do not give up, will make it out super strong, both mentally and financially. Watch until the end of this video. It's a very um, important secret trick to apply in bears to make sure that you do not exit in the perfect time to be in crypto. I'll show you the short-term price action updates. We got the rejection from $66,500 at the value area high, as we discussed over on Lovex. I'll provide new news on the Clarity Act, disruptions in global supply chain that will influence crude oil prices even more, and a second of silence for Elon Musk, who lost 50% of his net worth in the bad month of July. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do end up enjoying this video, make sure to destroy the like button to cheer you all up. I negotiated one of the best campaigns which we offered the Crypto Kids community ever on this channel, and I want to show it to you. For everyone who from today onwards signs up with the first link in the description down below to Levex, this link right over here, which you will find in the description to Levex, you will be forwarded to the following campaign page where it's called Deposit Weekly, Get Bonus Weekly. If you sign up today, we will be hopefully running this campaign for a long time. I'm going to push for at least a month. When you deposit $2,500 and maintain a minimum $2,500 balance in your futures account after signing up with your email address and password only, depositing, let's say, 2.5K, you transfer that from your spot wallet to your futures wallet by maintaining 2.5 in that futures wallet for 1 week and having a $50,000 trading volume, which you can easily achieve with one small position, you will be getting a $500 futures credit. And we'll try to do this over many weeks so that if you deposit that amount, let's say on a weekly basis, and have a $50,000 trading volume trades, then you can keep getting $500 futures credits that you can use to either learn how to trade, better your trading skills, and make money that you can withdraw from your profits. Straight up, with doing nothing, you'll get a $15 trade for free anyways. VIP level 1 giving you 17% on trading fee discounts and unlocking exclusive content as such that I create here in my personal Crypto Kids page. If you go to the search bar, type in Crypto Kid, by being an affiliate of ours, you can follow along with our exclusive posts. With that, let's begin on the horrendousness of July for my mentality and how we will get over it, or how I will get over it. You see, Bitcoin consolidates for a majority of the time. 80% of the time, Bitcoin consolidates and doesn't really do anything until it does. And those moves are rather extraordinary. They're very explosive. They can make us traders a lot of money, but the ones who capture them are the ones who remain in the market in those consolidations, position themselves accordingly, and reap rewards in the bull. Bitcoin did practically nothing from June 2019 all the way towards April 20, May 2020. Let's forget about COVID because that's an anomaly. Until May 2020, you did nothing, and then you pumped from $10,000 to $65,000. It's how Bitcoin operates. You consolidate, you don't do anything until you do something so vast, percentage move wise, that as traders we can benefit quite significantly. The secret is paying attention when nobody's paying attention. Nobody's paying attention now. But what does Bitcoin have? We have a W pattern that is still holding up. We've got good support from volume already at 63.9. We've got that good support from prior price action. If it doesn't hold, then the point of control at 62.7 will also be good support. 57.5 is like a worst case scenario, which I don't want to talk about right now, because in my mind, the summer rally should still keep going on. Summer of 2022 bear market, Bitcoin went up by a whopping 42%. Summer of 2018 bear market, Bitcoin went up by a whopping 48%. Summer 2026, we're only up, how much? Let's check. 15%. It's nothing in comparison. The rally can last up until the second week of August. We're on the 25th of July, so there's still another 3-week window for Bitcoin to extract as much as it can from that summer rally, which is why I am long on Bitcoin. I'm happy to add more to my Bitcoin longs if we see a further drop to the downside. That is my strategy. And look at how nicely that combines two ideas. When you focus when nobody's focusing, you can spot setups, you can spot long-term accumulation assets, and get in at a discount, and then everybody else will jump in when prices are high already. I want to give you a quick update on geopolitics too. President Trump said that Iran is not ready to make a deal last night. But literally yesterday morning, he said that they want to make a deal. And then the day before, he said they want to make a deal. And then the day before, he says that Iran desperately wants to meet for talks. And then, like 2 weeks before, he said 3 times in one sentence, they want to make a deal so badly. They want to make a deal so badly, but they want to make a deal badly. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm just praying for this situation to be over as soon as possible, because the more it continues, the more logistical issues we have with things like energy and other goods. That pushes inflation upwards. That creates higher interest rate environments, which is not good for altcoins. It's not good for any risk on asset. For example, the Houthis are creating a blockade in the Bab el Mandeb Strait. That transports roughly 10% of global crude oil and roughly 10% of global seaborne trade. With the Strait of Hormuz closed, oil, particularly that goes to and is sold to Southeast Asia, it's like the delays we're seeing will be from 19 days to 48 days. You have to go around all across the other side of the world to get towards Southeast Asia. These issues will cause WTI to appreciate further in value, push inflation up, and not create the best of environments for risk on, which matches our expectation of getting a Q4 low, consolidating and slowly recovering back in towards a bull market. The Clarity Act, boy oh boy, third largest asset manager in the world, who has the second most successful Bitcoin ETF product aside from BlackRock, urged the Senate to pass the Clarity Act. Everyone wants to put all assets on chain, and it's going to take place. The regulation will help. These firms are putting things on chain without the regulatory clarity already, because they know how big of an opportunity there is. With the Clarity Act, we will see layer ones explode in transaction volume, hopefully end off the layer one bear markets quicker, and head into a very nice bull for things like Ethereum, for things like Solana, for things like AVAX that enable tokenization at vast, vast, vast quantities. Switch over of English and British accent there. With that, guys and girls, it comes to a conclusion on our video. A second of silence for Elon. He lost 50% of his net worth in the month of June, which is insane, or July. He peaked at $1.4 trillion. That fell to $700 billion since SpaceX stock is going to the floor as expected. I'm avoiding it. I told you that I'm avoiding it until the end of 2027. But hey, you can't stop the people who want to participate in a frenzy because they get sold onto a dream. And you know what? I've been there too. I was also sold into many dreams in 2021, but you go through, you live life, and you learn. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye, guys.